All right, so I'm doing an EIFS inspection now. Exterior insulation finishing system. This is what's known as synthetic stucco. What we're looking at is a mortar skim coat over top of a foam insulation panel, and then our wooden wall assembly behind that. It will have sheathing, which would be OSB, and then we'll have our wall studs and our insulation. A lot of times stucco gets a bad rap. You hear a lot about stucco issues and houses that have major repair work because of stucco. A lot of times it's not the stucco that has the problem, it's the detailing on the roof. And I've got a really good scenario going here to show you the roof is actually causing issues behind the stucco. The stucco itself is a great product. Getting into the building science of stucco, it's really good. The exterior insulation product, that works really well. The problem we've got here, and I'm going to step back first to show, we've got a lot of water that's coming right above that roof line at the top, and it cascades down. It actually drops down that wall, which I don't like, but it drops down that wall behind the downspout, and then it runs down to this gutter intersection. We've also got this gutter, which is catching a lot of water from the top roof and taking it down to that downspout and adding to that. There's a lot of volume of water that runs down that section of the roof. And if we get up on the ladder, we're going to notice, it's kind of hard to see, but there's an indentation in the decking right there. That's telling me that there's damage to that roof decking. And I've lifted up the shingles. It wouldn't be able to show on camera, but I've lifted up the shingles and I can see damaged roof decking. And if we look really closely, we're going to notice all of these water stains on this soffit. You can actually see the water dripping off right there. We have had some rain recently, and that water is coming through. You'll see stains back in this corner. You see them under that fascia intersection, and then you see the stains back through here. Water is getting into the soffit, and then it's going behind the stucco, and that water runs down the stucco, and we think, oh, we've got a stucco problem in this corner. Well, no, actually you do now. But what caused it is the roof problem. So they've actually put in this is a detail that we miss a lot in our installation. This is what causes a lot of issues with stucco, is the lack of this diverter flashing. We've got that flashing and it's doing its job. The surface water from the roof is getting kicked over into the gutter. That's doing its job. The water's entering this assembly back here, back in that area where we have these flashing issues. It enters there. It's causing damage to the decking all the way down, and then when it gets to the bottom, this flashing can't do anything because it leaks down into this soffit before it even gets here. And then when it leaks there, it will travel backwards, which it's doing. You can notice by the stains, it travels backwards, gets behind the stucco, runs down the wall. Now, I've already probed a couple of spots on those walls, so I know what we're dealing with. You can see, I'm gonna go ahead and stick the probe in now. And this is how we do our stucco inspections. We got our probes in, and that's pretty much maxed out on moisture. I've probed down at the bottom as well. That sheathing, with the probes, I'm able to check the density of the sheathing, and I've already checked that and know that there's some damage. So we've ended up with damage to the wall assembly behind that stucco, but the stucco itself isn't the issue. The issue is the roof and all of the volume of water that's concentrated to this area, but specifically at the area pi, that's where the water's entering, and it's bypassing all of our detailing down low and causing that damage behind the stucco.